Hey there, it's me, Barb. I'm at ZAXBY'S. Hi there. Hey, how y'all doing? Howdy, hi. Well, here's ZAXBY'S. I tell you, ZAXBY'S is not far from my house. I mean, it's not, and I don't know why I don't come here. It's funny because the sign you can see from the road, but it's like a lot of trees around the building, so I guess I just don't think about it because I don't know about ZAXBY'S. I think I had it once years ago in a salad, and I think it was the fried chicken salad. I mean, I liked it, but at that time I was a lot healthier and I was having grilled chicken, but I don't remember disliking it. So today I just thought, well, I'll get a little sample at ZAXBY'S. And their prices, I was like, oh, I don't want to spend that much money. So I got the Thursday nibbler. This is a little nibbler. It's a little chicken finger on a bun. And then you can get the ZAXBY'S sauce, which I don't know what it is, but I got honey mustard. And then I got the spicy fried mushroom, but he says they're not really spicy, so we'll try the fried mushrooms. That'll be fun. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing all right. It's been a crazy time in our country and our planet, but we got to look for the good too. We got to make changes, hope for the best, do our best, and, you know, we just keep on trucking, mama, trucking till the break of day. Okay, well, if you see a bright yellow stripe go across the back, that's Daisy in her raincoat. It's been raining all day, and she's asleep now, but she didn't want me to take her off her raincoat, so I thought, okay, well, you know, we all got to do what we want to do. So anyway, so I'm going to take a bite of this first. I'm curious. Oh, here's the honey mustard. ZAXBY'S honey mustard, honey mustard. Oh, and then ZAXBY'S ranch is for the mushrooms. ZAXBY'S ranch, ZAXBY'S ranch. ZAXBY'S is a zingy zangy place. I don't know what it is. I haven't had it yet. Established in the 1990s. Okay, 1990s would be, I was 33 in 1990. Let's eat tongue torch, hot honey mustard, chicken fingers, craving, cure your craving. You know, all know how much I love marketing. Anyway, it's just a little baby, but that's kind of nice if you want to just come by for a little snack. But look at, it's a pretty good sized chicken finger. It's got a lot of meat on it. Not meat, I mean, check on. So I'm going to take a bite right without the honey mustard first. Oh. You all, this is good. The chicken finger tastes more like a grilled homemade. I can't explain the taste. I almost don't need this bread. Let me just take a bite of the chicken finger. Oh, Daisy's gonna get jealous, but she's tired. I love their batter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Daisy's smelling the chicken now. We've been making some returns today. When it rains really hard, she doesn't like to go out in the rain, even with her raincoats, even with an umbrella, whatever. So I take her to the shopping center. It has an awning all the way down, except for a little few spaces. So she'll walk there and get her pee-pees out. And then usually by then she braves and runs to one of those little islands with mulch, or there's some grassy areas, and she'll run and get her big business done. And anyway, so how y'all doing? Let me try that honey mustard. Let's see how that is. So ZAXBY'S, see, I have to venture out, and I still haven't tried Popeye's chicken. And you guys were telling me that I should try that. I gotta find a Popeye's around here. I think there might be one kind of about an hour from here. I love their batter. Their honey mustard is a little zingy, zangy. which if you like that, it's great. Look at that big old piece of chicken. Here. Look at that. This is fun. Nice little snack. Or supper. Dinner, lunch, brunch, dunch, lupper. Yay! Let me try this mushrooms, the fried mushrooms. Oh! No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh! They're good! Oh my gosh. The last time I tried, they're a little, okay, I can feel the zing, the little spice to it. Oh, here comes a kick. You know my baby tongue. I still like them. Well, I've only had one. But I remember there's one place, where Penny's mama used to live. It's about 2 hours from here. And they had a restaurant that had the best fried mushrooms. Oh my gosh, it was a fish place. And I think about those fried mushrooms. A good fried mushroom, oh, yum, yum, yum. But these have a little zing to them, but I kind of like them. That's either sliced mushroom. Sorry. You kind of got to put the whole thing in your mouth because it pulls. Okay, let me get the ranch because that's a little zingy for me. Oh, baby tongue Barbara. Come on. Ooh! Now, I'm not a ranch dressing eater, but on this, I might be really appreciative of it. It's nice with the ranch. It cools it down. Woo, it's a little too spicy for me. But, you know, that guy probably likes really hot stuff, and he's like, oh, that's mild, you know. I mean, everything's so relative, isn't it? I don't know if you guys do this, but I do this with all my t-shirts. I don't like things around my neck. I mean, I love necklaces. I've got a ton of them, but I rarely wear them. So I kind of, I know they look funny. This is what is this one? 100-year anniversary of the wildlife conservation. I've got a box turtle on it. I love me turtles. Let me show you. You've probably seen these earrings before. I'm not sure. Do you see my little turtles? I don't know if you can see them. The light's not so good here. Come here. Why do I insist on showing you my earrings? I keep saying I'm going to stop doing that. Come here, little turdy. A little turtle. Can you see? I really like these earrings. A little turtle. I used to go camping by myself back in I had a real stressful job. And in the summers when it wasn't busy at work, I would take 2 weeks off in July and go down to the coast of South Carolina at Edisto Beach. Edisto Island. Oh, if you haven't been to Edisto Island, oh my goodness. I love Edisto Island. They got a little cove there where the dolphins beach up, you know. The dolphins come up. First when we saw it, we didn't know about it. You know how they come close to shore and beach onto the sand? We were freaking out. We thought something was wrong with the dolphin, and then somebody explained it to us. We looked it all up. That was before iPhones. Because I did this back in the 90s. Speaking of the 90s, establishment of ZAXBY'S. But anyway, oh, it's rainy here. I like a good rainy day. It starts to slow you down a little bit, you know. Anyway, so I would go down to Edisto Beach, and that was now you have to like make reservations a year or a year and a half beforehand just for a camping spot. Then you didn't have to. Well, I could sometimes later on you did a little bit, but I would just wait in line. I would just get there at 6 in the morning and just hope I get a spot. And I just had a little pup tent. My sister liked nice new things, and so she'd give me her hand-me-downs, which I didn't care. And she gave me an orange little pup tent. And it was a little tiny thing. You just kind of crawl in. So I would take it down to the beach. I had I had my camping spot. And, oh, God, I was a weirdo. I would bring cans of tuna fish, saltines, peanut butter. And I was making pretty good money then, but it's funny. Money's such a relative thing. I mean, it wasn't pretty good next to real good people, but, for me. And, but I don't know. I felt poor. I don't know why. But anyway, But I was by myself. And so it was so hot down there in July. So I would get in my little orange pup tent at night around 10 o'clock at night. And then the sun would wake you up. Because to get a camping spot underneath all the trees by the edge was really hard to get. But I'm telling you a long version of what I'm trying to get to. But anyway, so the sun would be just beating on you. And so you just, I'd wake up at like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 or whatever. I think it would be like 6 or 7 because it would be too hot. I'd crawl out of the tent. I'd be out of that tent all day. I'd go down to the ocean, go down to the beach and spend the whole day there. And then I wouldn't climb back into that little pup tent until 10 o'clock at night. And you know what? And I had long hair and, you know, all the salt, my hair would get really thick and long. And, I just loved it. I just loved it. I just loved relaxing, being by myself and just having time for myself. And this is not what I was trying to get to, so I'm going to end up telling you 2 stories, but one of my memories that I use like for my head to help relax sometimes is I would just float out on that raft out on the ocean. I just float away. Well, one time, I might not get to the other story because this vlog will be too long, but I keep wearing these earrings to remind myself of something I want to tell you, but anyway, so, and then I forgot like that one vlog I did, and then I started talking about stuff that I wasn't planning to talk about. I talked about 9/11, and I'm so sorry. You know, of course, it was a horrific, horrific time, and so many people have lost their families, and I put that in. Please read the description if you were upset with me. Please do, but because I explain some things in there, but I can't imagine the loss is so deep and big. Okay, we're not going to get serious this time, though, because people, you know, I'm going to try to stay a little lighter. I love these mushrooms. They got that spicy kick to them, which is a little hard for me, but the batter at ZAXBY'S is excellent. I'm going to have to come back here. So, which would mean their chicken fingers and the fried chicken would be really good. Well, I got a chicken finger, and I love this chicken finger. Not too spicy. I like that they had this 99-cent Thursday, where you just get one little chicken finger on a bun. This is perfect for me. Anyway, so I'd float out on that raft. Well, one time I was just floating out on the raft, and of course I got way too much sun then, but those were the days where I wasn't as smart as I am now. Not that I'm that smart, but I lie on that raft. Well, one time, all these pelicans were diving around me, and I was just like, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, goodness, oh. Well, since then, I have found out that when a lot of pelicans are diving for fish, sometimes there's sharks underneath. I was like, I didn't know that. Good thing I didn't. But I didn't have my hands dangling or my feet dangling on the thing because I was trying to get sun. Which, people, I tell you what, I'm from that generation where we put baby oil on us, and some people use tin foil. I got way too much sun. I have had skin cancer too many times. Oh, please be careful. It is not a picnic when you get skin cancer. I've had so much skin cancer and have had some heavy duty treatments. And woo! One time I had to use that chemo cream, you know, on your face, and usually people just do a spot somewhere and they do it for 2 weeks. I had to do it all around here, around my nose. I just think I don't do it there. Anyway, and I had to do it for a month. Twice a day, not once a day. Oh, Penny and our other dog that we had at the time, Sugar, they would have to leave the house because just for me to put water on my face would make me scream. And I have a high pain tolerance. I've been told that over and over again. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. You had to have the shades pulled. You had to have blankets on my windows. Just stayed in the dark till it was healed. And then I called. I said, you know, I'm getting yellow ooze all over my face. My face was oozing because basically you're burning off your skin. And they're like, that's okay. I'm like, I don't think this is right. So finally, I called and said, I need to see a doctor. And they said, okay. We sent pictures of myself. Oh, you see them on the internet. Ooh. I have them. And They said, all right, but you'll come through the back door. That shows you that they knew what was going on. They saw me. I had a staph infection on my face. Just think if I hadn't gone in, if I hadn't insisted. So they gave me, you know, drugs and stuff to take care of that. Daisy, oh, Daisy is giving me a scowl. Aren't you, boo-boo? She's like, where is the chicken? No. Daisy, there's not much chicken in here. Let me pull some out from the center, okay? Oh, she is giving me a look. You all, she is not happy with me. I wish you could see her face. Can you see her face? No, it's hidden. Oh, it's just like looking at me like this. Okay, Daisy, I don't have much chicken here, honey. Of course, I don't give her the fried part. I give her the inside white part. I'll just set these little pieces over here. She is not. She's like, okay, just give me a little bit. So anyway, but just floating in that ocean, oh. And then, you know, some people would make friends with me, and one family made friends, and they invited me on their boat, and we went to this other island and looked for sand dollars. Oh, isn't it nice to have beautiful memories? It's so cool. This is nice. It didn't cost me much because I got that 99-cent. What's it called? NIBBLER. And then let me try to do it with the thing, and then the fried mushrooms. Well, but the prices were a little high. But you know, you got to get what you want to get. Let me try this with this. Honey mustard on the bottom. I'm just drinking water. I'm not a soda drinker. Sometimes I'll have a cream soda or a root beer. I had the root beer at Culver's. That was good. And I love shakes. I had a person, an employee once who I worked with, and she really tried to gain weight. And I was just like, oh, you just eat what I eat. I mean, because if you're trying to gain weight, you just eat milkshakes. Oh, you'll gain the weight. I had a period of my life where I couldn't walk much. I couldn't hardly walk at all. Really, I couldn't walk. But anyway, for about 2-3 years. Well, it was 3 years. But anyway, I'll tell you about that some other time. But the pain was so bad. And I didn't want to be on heavy-duty pain medications, you know, like Percocet and all that crazy stuff. So I take, you know, ibuprofen and Tylenol, but that didn't really do anything. But you know what did it for me? Chocolate malts. It got my mind off. Here, Daisy, baby. It got my mind off the pain. Oh, poor Penny. She'd go out and she'd give me 2 big, large chocolate malts. Oh, I gained weight. That's when I gained a lot of weight. I never got it off. But, chocolate malts from Sonic is what we get. Well, I don't think we had a cookout then. So I probably would have tried those too. Or I didn't know about cookout at the time. Well, we have a Sonic, you know, that's easier from her work coming home. Anyway, so let me go back to the story. I think I'll finish this story and then I'll stop, okay? So, I like these mushrooms at ZAXBY'S. Get your mushrooms at ZAXBY'S. Ooh, child. Pardon me, boys. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Daisy's looking at me like, where's the chicken? On track 29. Won't you give me a dime? Dee-dee-dee-dee. I used to know the words to that. Pardon me, boys, is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? On track 29, won't you give me a dime? Well, I'm waiting at the station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then I'm in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. That's what it was. Then ate to the bar. Then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Gotta put the coal in, gotta keep 'em rolling. Choo-choo, Chattanooga, there you are. There's gonna be, okay, I need to stop singing. Okay, so the other thing was one time I had a tent at Edisto Beach on Edisto Island, and the tent was right on a dune. I don't even think they have them there now. It was on the edge of this dune in my little pup tent, and that my sister gave to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know, I went to bed, and the dune was like here. I don't know if you see. So my tent was here, and then the dune had a little tuft of grass here, and then the dune went straight down, and then down to the beach. But you know, like a long ways down to the beach. But it was like about. So I was above the level, probably about 6 feet, maybe. I don't know. That's what my guess would be. But to get down there, I couldn't go straight down. Maybe it was even 8 feet. I had to walk around, you know, walk around and then down. So anyway, one night I went to bed. La 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 la. Sound sleep. I can sleep good at the ocean. And then, here, Daisy. And then, all of a sudden in the middle of the night, I hear this. Whoosh, whoosh. Like, that's not the right sound. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And I was like, I couldn't figure out what the sound was. I wasn't really scared, but I was like, what the heck is that? And so I got my flashlight, and I walked down, and I walked tiptoe down, and I came down back around, down onto the beach, and oh, you all, I looked, and there was a loggerhead turtle. Oh my God, she was laying her eggs. She was laying her eggs. You know, now look up a loggerhead turtle. Those are big babies. Those are, I can't even show you on the screen. They're big babies. This big loggerhead turtle was, here's my tent. She was literally right down below me. And that sound, that whoosh, 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 was her fin, not her fins, what are they? Her I would say her paddles. You know, her legs, whatever you call them. Just pushing the sand away, making her whole. That's what I was hearing. That's what woke me up that night. And then I walked down, and this was, you know, now this is back in the early 1990s, okay? So it wasn't all the information at that time. Not all the notifications everywhere. There was not much at all. But anyway, and I stood behind her and I saw her. And I just knew, I was like, I got to get away from her. I don't want to disturb her. What if she came out of, because the turtle, the mother turtle always comes back to around the same spot on the beaches. That's why they don't want you to have flashlights and lights all over the place, because they follow the moon, from what I understand. Now, I could be wrong. Look it up on Google or whatever, because I'm no world encyclopedia. As I say, I'm no Scientific America or National Geographic. But anyway, here you go, baby. So yeah, so I was staring there looking at her, and I could see the eggs dropping from below her. I just put the flashlight down. Oh, it's beautiful. It's one of my wonderful memories that I have made a list of all my nature, wonderful miracle memories that I've seen in my life. I need to start sharing those. But oh, it was beautiful. And then I just slowly backed up, turned off my flashlight, turned around, then put on my flashlight, got back up in my tent. So then when I don't know, I don't remember, I probably must have fallen back to sleep. Because, you know, they lay eggs for a while, and then they got to push that sand back on them. And I'm sure I stayed up for a while, but I probably fell asleep. Next morning, I went out early, because, you know, the sun and the heat. And I saw her tracks back to the ocean. You know, they just look like big old tractor tracks. They're like, shh, 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 because of the fins, or whatever you call those feet. Oh, my poor brain. Getting old, people. I tell you, you lose brain. The synapses don't work or something. The brain cells are dying or whatever. Oh, enjoy your brains. Anyway, wasn't that cool? Wasn't that cool? I mean, it's just so neat that I got to see that. Anyway, that's my turtle story. I have a couple other ones too, but I think I've talked enough. I'm going to let you all be. Hey, listen, ZAXBY'S, they're chicken fingers. I give them I don't know, 9, maybe a 10. I don't know. They're really good. Here, Daisy. And then the mushrooms, I think I give them a 9 or a 10. I love ZAXBY'S fried chicken. I think it's good. It's kind of expensive, though. That's why I go down to an 8 or a 9. But, and the fried mushrooms are good, but if you like spicy, you really like them. They're a little too spicy for me, so maybe an 8.5, 9. But their batter's really good, so I think everything here must be good. I remember when I was at Culver's, and I think Debbie told me that it was probably old oil, or Deborah, I can't remember. I think it was Debbie. But anyway, hey, ZAXBY'S a hit as far as I'm concerned. I'd come back here, maybe share something with somebody, because I'm too cheap. But there's a long line. The guy said there's always a long line here. It's always busy, because I said, oh, you can't see it from the road. He goes, oh, everyone comes off the expressway and comes right here all the time. It's always busy. And it definitely is since I've been here. Been a long, long line. That's why I didn't start vlogging then. Plus, I was trying to get my act together. But anyway, okay, let me leave you be. You all have a good time. Have a good week. Take good care of yourselves. Be nice to yourself, and don't be too hard on yourself. I mean, you got to learn things, but then you don't have to obsess. You know, that's what I'm bad about, is obsessing. But anyway, okay, I'm going to leave you be. You all, listen, you all take good care, and till the next time, all right? Okay.